As promised, here's the video for Friday. I just recorded Monday's video, so I'm still, same clothes. But I wanted to check in with you and let you know a few other things that have been going on. I got sick Wednesday. I got really sick this week. My daughter had been sick last week, or last weekend, and I had the baby last weekend, and the baby was kind of iffy all weekend, and then I started throwing up, and I'm like, oh great, my semaglutide is making me sick, and I'm not gonna be able to eat, and I don't want to be sick. I don't want to get I was supposed to get another shot on Thursday, and blah blah blah. For those of you who are just joining me, I am on a journey to lose 100 pounds. I've lost 45 pounds so far, and I'm continuing to lose. I am using ozempic type, which is semaglutide, and other healthy eating habits to get me to that point. Thanks for joining me. If you haven't liked and subscribed, please do that. I'd love to have you. And check back. I post videos most Mondays and Fridays, and sometimes in between. Anyways, today's video is kind of been inspired by you guys. I've had so many people tell me to try carnivore, and in the past I didn't want to try carnivore because I am the wife that eats no fat, or wait, the husband eats no fat, the wife would eat no lean. I don't like fat. If it's a steak, I will cut out that one little tiny part that doesn't have fat on it, and that's what I'll eat, and I will throw the rest away. And everybody's like, but that's the best part. I can't stand the texture of fat in my mouth. I know that's where all the flavor is. I don't care. It grosses me out. I don't like it. So I won't eat it. So I watch these carnivore people, and they're like, okay, here's my steak, and then I'm going to add this much fat, and I'm going to add this much fat. And I'm like, oh, it's just not my thing. And then I started doing my research on it, because that's what I do. I love to research on it, because I go, there has to be a way to be carnivore without that. And somebody said it's eggs, bacon, meat, and cheese. And I love those things. I love those all a lot, very much a lot. I am a white meat person when it comes to chicken and turkey, so that part is kind of not good, because you're supposed to eat the thighs because they have the fat. And but I try to stay away from turkey because it messes with my gut, so I don't usually eat it. And I'm just going to eat the chicken breasts anyways. You can wrap it in bacon. We'll call it good. So while we are on our vacation, we are going to be doing carnivore style food. No carbs, no fruits, no vegetables. And I know everybody says, well, you're going to get constipated. Well, maybe, but we'll figure that out when we get there. If you have enough fat in your diet, you won't get constipated. My biggest thing is I love avocados, and I know they're high in fat and they're really good for you, and I might eat them as part of my transition, but they're not part of the carnivore diet. So fatty foods, fatty meats, cheese, and bacon, and my furnace just turned off. Now it's quiet. So I guess I'm gonna have to buy more bacon. I guess I'm gonna have to buy more meat. When we get home, we'll adjust the refrigerator to that. I don't have a problem with cheese. I love cheese. It's my favorite thing in the world. So we will stay on the semaglutide. We will also be doing carnivore, which we kind of already do, because we eat a hot dog for lunch, which they're the brats that are like homemade brats that are from our butcher shop, and they're like this big around, and they're really, really good. We eat a lot of those, and we'll eat, because I've really tried to focus on protein for Terry so that he doesn't lose muscle mass, and that means me too, because I eat what he eats. If you have any recipes or foods that you prefer and you are doing the carnivore diet, I would love to see them. I've seen some casseroles that look amazing. For some friends of ours, I made a calzone the other day, and it's with my pizza dough recipe that I use, and it's, a carb clearly, but in it I put bacon and sausage, Canadian bacon, pepperoni, salami, a lot of cheese. I mean, it was just a lot of, and I could have just eaten the guts out of it. And I probably should have, but I ate the bread too, and it was really good. But when we had that together, I sent it home with them so we wouldn't have any leftovers, which was kind of cool. So we're already starting to lean that way and just kind of filter out those foods. It means I have to say goodbye to my sourdough starter, but whatever, I'll let it go. I have no love lost for my kefir or my sourdough starter, so I'll be okay. My refrigerator will stay cleaner and I won't have as much stuff in there. I did throw away a bunch of kefir the other day. I'm like, it's been sitting in my refrigerator for too long. I'm sure it tastes amazing and it's super, super sour, but I'm over it. So it went. I might freeze my grains just so that I can keep them, and I might freeze some of my sourdough starter just to keep it, but I'm kind of over it. It was a passing fad. So anyways, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. Ooh. Yeah. So carnivore, interesting concept. It's going to change my kitchen. I will have to have the other things around for when my family is around. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll make them eat that when they're here. I'm going to sneeze again. Excuse me. Again. I think it might just be this is how mom cooks. I will be having a 3-year-old and a 1-year-old in my house, so they won't want to eat that stuff more than likely. And I did go shopping for them, and I bought them a bunch of junk food, which is horrible, and I'm going to be working on getting them to eat better food while they're here. I can't think of anything else, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm going to go do some more research on the carnivore stuff, so take care. Learn what you can. Do research. If somebody suggests something to you, don't just put up a wall and say, no, I'm not doing that. Look into it. Research it. Try it out. See if it works for you. There's so many diets out there that everybody can find something that works for them. You just have to pick one and stick with it. Have a great day.